Greetings, Capricorn family members, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is a general reading for those of us born in the sign of Capricorn, and this is a general reading for the month of September 2017. As we have just crossed over the solar eclipse, there are great energies in the universe if we are wise enough to take advantage of them. In addition to that, there are certainly a lot of energies that are bringing changes in our lives. And Capricorn, as I look at the cards that the Spirit has laid out in front of me, you certainly are going to experience a number of changes during the next 6 to 8 weeks. Capricorn family members, the Spirit Guide has already been invoked over the cards. The cards have been anointed and shuffled and cut according to the amount of times that the Spirit has given me guidance. And so Capricorn family members, let me give you what the Spirit has given me in the way of your reading for the beginning of our month, our new cycle of time, starting September 2017. So the Spirit sees where you have, it looks like you were engaged in some type of a business venture or something like that, something that you launched out to do and it didn't quite work out. It's not really panning out right now. It's not gleaning. It's not giving you the benefits right this minute. And it's causing friction in your family, and it's causing friction in your bills and your responsibilities. So it's not panning out like you wanted it to. And we're going to get some clarity about that. And the reason why I say it's causing friction with your family and with your bills is because in the center of your reading, I'm looking at the card symbolizing money leaving, not money coming. And so you might feel as if you are stuck, but the Spirit is saying that you have several options that you can choose from. So the point now is to make sure that you choose the right option. Capricorn family members, I do see where you're having some challenges as it relates to working with other people. People are not necessarily cooperative, and people are not necessarily being on time and pulling their share of the weight and doing what they're supposed to do. And the Spirit is showing me that, certainly. The Spirit is also showing where you feel in your inner being, you feel as if things have not been fair for you. And I can understand that. You feel that you're waiting for things to turn around and give you the break that you deserve. And the Spirit is showing me a card symbolizing a need as you go into the future, Capricorn. They're going to have to make some tough decisions, and some of those decisions are decisions of the heart. Some of them have to do with left or right, and to a degree, Capricorn family members, to a lesser or greater degree, both of those decisions have validity. Either direction you go in, it could make sense, it could do well, or it could not do well. I mean, you don't really know right now, so I understand why the dilemma. You have to make some choices. You have to begin to look at other options, particularly as it relates to earning. And while you're doing that, you're saying, well, if I do this, then. If I do this, then. So I understand that. But you are going through a structural change. Let me talk about that for a moment. You're coming out. You're getting ready to have a breakthrough, Capricorn family members. You've gone through some changes and you have adjusted to those changes. And now as you come out on the heels of those adjustments, now it's time for things to turn around for you. You have experienced a job, I wouldn't say a job loss, although I do see that as well. But I also see where there was a job that you applied for and you were turned down for that job. Hang in there, Capricorn family members. I do see where some of you have, you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel recognized for the hard work that you do, and you're struggling emotionally, and I understand that. In addition, you're struggling emotionally trying to keep your mind clear as you are now pursuing new employment and pursuing new business ventures. And one of the ways that the Spirit is showing me that you can do that, Capricorn family members, is actually to look at your long-term planning. And I'm saying this for quite a few of the signs this month, And I believe it has a lot to do with that solar eclipse energy, because the idea is to get prepared for new beginnings. Things have been shaken up. Things have been cut loose. Things have been loosened, I should say. And so some things are going to fall away, Capricorn family members. But what you have to do, you have to put your eye and your mind on the prize. What is it that you really want to achieve? And some of you are going to have to get rid of what we call stinking thinking. So some of you are going to have to get rid of negative thoughts about yourself. Yes, you have gone through some changes. Yes, you are going through some changes. Yes, you are experiencing challenges as it relates to different relationships, and I certainly see a masculine energy going in a different direction in two different places. So that also speaks to Capricorn family members sort of in a broader base, because there's one masculine energy who is some type of an intellectual person, and that person is going in a different direction. There's another masculine energy of a person that had resources, and that person is going in a different direction. So I'm talking to 2 or 3 groups of Capricorn family members. Now, Capricorn family members, the very good news that I do need to share with you is that as you begin to change your mind, as you begin to move through this cycle, perhaps relationship changes, perhaps employment changes, changes in income and the flow of money. And now you're learning, or you should be learning, that you have to keep your thoughts positive and you have to keep going for the prize, the long-term prize. And the Spirit is showing me that it sees you being frustrated. It acknowledges you being frustrated with your earning and the way you have been making money. We see that. We understand that. And the Spirit is saying, however, please have a little faith in the universe, because things are going to turn around for you. That is a promise. The promise from the universe is that things are going to turn around for you. Some of you have been thinking about relocating. This is not the time for that. Some of you have been experiencing, as I said earlier, about those masculine energies going in a different direction. And I know I'm talking to the feminine, the female Capricorn family members, because I have no other cards indicating that I'm talking to masculine energy. So those of you that are the feminine energy of Capricorn, you are experiencing, some of you are experiencing a breakup type of thing where the masculine energy is going in a different direction. And that certainly is lending itself to the need for you to have some adjustment. The Spirit is showing me, though, a card that is advising you to spend some time with yourself. Spend some time pampering yourself. Do the very best you can with the resources that you have, pampering yourself, taking care of yourself. And you can actually start with diet, and you can start with simple exercising, walking around the block once, drinking more water. All those type of self-love practices are going to benefit you, and they are going to work with your vibrations as you welcome what the Spirit has in store for you for this next coming cycle. As I said, there is a breakthrough coming, and as I said, good things are coming for you. Love, money, health. This is not the time to relocate, though. Some of you perhaps have been thinking about relocating. You're going to take your things and leave. This is not the time for that, Capricorn family members. And you can expect very, very soon to hear some very good news that's going to bring you certainly some mental clarity. And I mean, it's going to bring you like, okay, great, okay? All right, Capricorn family members, as I said, this is a general reading, and this is like an overview of the most powerful of the energies that I'm sensing for this cycle of time. And those of you that would like to sit with me and have a private reading where we can actually invoke the Spirit and do an entire spread just for you and your energies, please reach out to me at onewhosees4you@yahoo.com, and I'll be more than happy to provide you with a private reading. So this is just a spattering of the energies, but these energies are speaking to you, and I know that they are. So Capricorn family members, do reach out to me and let's book your private reading, onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. Thank you very much for listening. Stay blessed, Capricorn.